the typical workflow the design automation fits in. This is a simple bracket with a holder on it. So similar to like the jig holders. This is the part that and typically in manufacturing you want to make lots and lots of, but the difference is they're all different sizes. Same configuration, same assembly structure, same way it's put together. It's just the physical size of it changes, which means you need a new model for each different size that you have. And the typical workflow for an engineer to do that would be to find this model either inside the vault or whatever system they store it in, run a utility which will copy each of the files and rename them, and then save them somewhere. So they've made a physical copy of each file. They either do that or they open up each file one by one, do a save copy as, and then reassemble the assembly back together again of the new changed pieces. But it's all a manual process where you have to do the copying, then open it up, physically change each part to the new dimensions, and then create the drawing for it. And so where this fits in at is it automates that entire process, including modifying the dimensions, creating the copies of the files, saving them. And in this example, I don't have a drawing, but it could also modify the drawings to put the new updated parts on the drawing as well. So the full design process that they would normally do of just copying things, it can handle completely doing that and modifying what it needs to. So so this is the example that we're going to use, this block assembly. Close that. And the input that we're using is we're specifying a part number. So this would be data that could come from like some type of configurator system or anything. The data is really just a list of properties. So this has got a part number, it's got new sizes for the height and for modifying some of the stuff. So we'll go here, run design for files. So I'm gonna select my configuration. This configuration is what a design configuration, and what specifies this is the design, these are the files that's being used, how to copy them, has all the rule sets and all of the logic that it needs to do for modifying and flexing the model. Then pick button design input. And this design input retrieves something from an item or a quote or some other type of CPU data, or really whatever your source input would be. So in this case, it just happens to be a JSON file, but it could be for any source. And now it's going through and opening up each of the files, saving them, and flexing them. And so now there's the updated part. That's with the new dimensions, new part numbers, everything modified on it.